Hey, beautiful ones. It has been a hot, funky minute. Your girl's been going through it. And, yeah. First of all, the angles are a tad bit different than my normal videos because my ring light just decided to fall apart. It won't stand up anymore. I have tried fixing it. I have even tried gluing some stuff together. It doesn't work. So I'm kind of upset about that. I really heavily depend on my ring light for content. So yeah. Eventually, and I invested like a good amount of money on that ring light. I cannot find the stuff from my warranty. Neither here nor there. Anywho, so I am starting to get back to doing my recaps. So as always, I'm going to talk junk about Savage, but it's going to be a little bit of junk. Not as much junk as I usually talk. But yesterday I had a session with Savage, and it's been a while since I had trained, between like the stuff I had going on and then summertime, city girls up, we out here, we lit, traveling and everything. If you follow me on Instagram, you can kind of sort of see like my travels and everything. So haven't really been able to not only just train with her, but also like practice. But where I have failed, and this is me, I know I did wrong. I have kind of slacked off as far as stretching in between sessions. And the thing is, it shouldn't be a problem because I am also a member of Baby Owl's Patreon. Her Patreon is amazing as far as like stretches for specific things. Like if you just want to focus on your shoulders or focus on your back or whatever, her Patreon is amazing. I have no excuse. It's not like I don't know how to stretch, but also I have access to not stretch all willy-nilly and just be out here doing something. Sis got options, and I wasn't using any of them. It really was, a lack of execution on my part. So you are not, well, I feel you don't have to necessarily be on the pole every day, but your body still has to stay like in movement and warm. So whenever you do get to the pole, your body ain't looking at you like, you on your own, sis. So that's where I failed. So yesterday it was hard, not only for me physically, but also emotionally, because I'm beginning to learn some things about myself and I don't like what I'm learning. Well, no, let me take that back. I like it, but having to process it and just be like, okay, how do I correct this from here? If you follow me on Instagram and I consider you a close friend, you guys know what I'm talking about as far as, trying to be more in my body, becoming in tune with who I am, my sexuality, and all that great jazz, then you guys will have a full-fledged idea. But basically that's it. And for some reason yesterday it really, really hit me. Like there were moments in my session where I was actually crying. And then on top of what we were doing, and because I haven't moved my body as much, because it was my fault, it was just really difficult for me to execute a lot of things. So Savage had to make, Savage is Ashley. Sometimes I call her by her pole name. So she had to do like, a lot of modifications, which that's one thing I'm grateful that she's able to do. She really is great at adjusting. Okay, yeah, we planned for this, but okay, your shoulder or whatever ain't feeling it today, so we gonna do this. And that's really what she did. But I noticed yesterday we had to do a lot more modifications than usual. And for me, that bothered me. She is very patient in that area, that arena. me, I'm just kind of like, well, darn. But that's where I got to learn some things because I can't continue to beat myself up. I have to be kind and gracious to my body. But yesterday I wasn't. I really was getting upset. There were some moments of accomplishment, which I am grateful for. But overall, emotionally, it was just rough because, again, some things really hit me. And I'm just kind of like, dag, now I got to deal with this. I cannot become aware of something and then just like sweep it under the rug. I have to deal with it. Not saying it all has to be solved overnight, but okay, now we got to put this on the to-do list. So as far as what we worked on yesterday, it was more so of, we tried to do some stuff that was like shoulder heavy, and I should have wrote this down, y'all. My memory is so horrible, I can't remember. But we then worked on like this beautiful pirouette float like combo, and I posted a little bit of it in my stories. It's gone by now, but I'll do another video. So we worked on that combo, and then just working even on the genie and doing things that kind of like, could flow and transition together. And I didn't fully, there were some parts of the combo that I fully executed, and then there was just some parts where it was like, yep, no. And by towards the end of the session, my shoulder started giving out. So this shoulder, sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. This is the shoulder that I had injured some time back. So I really have to still, till this day, and it's been months, give myself grace with this one. So as far as like my deep insight or whatever, I have to do better with my self-talk, because the way I talk to myself, that really is going to reflect in my body movement and my actions. And internally yesterday, I wasn't doing the most positive talking to myself, and it reflected. And then also I brought like a lot of outside stuff that I have going on. I brought that to the pole, and I should have left that there. And I didn't. So it was really weighing down and bogging on me. And then by the time we got to the yoga-like portion of our session, which towards the end, depending on how the session goes, we do some stretching, or what she'll do is my coach Savage, she knows that I am a member of Baby Owl's Patreon. So what she'll do is she'll tell me to go do a specific video on Baby Owl's Patreon. So that'll be a part of my cool down. But yesterday we cooled down together. So it was very like slow and meditative like, and I just ended up crying because like it was just like a moment of like release. And for that moment it was very therapeutic. So I have some homework to do, and what I also am challenging myself to do is get back into moving in between sessions, even if I'm not touching the pole, moving in some way, shape, or form so my body can stay warm and get to that place of fluidity. And it's not like I don't have resources. Again, I'm a member of a Patreon. I'm just like, it's there, and it's like, oh, I can't use the excuse of not knowing how to stretch. I just need to do it, because again, there's plenty of content out there. And So that's what I'm challenging myself to do, to definitely be better and cognitive of that, even if it's just simple 10-minute stretches. Like I need to, and it's good for your body in general. So I'm doing myself more of a disservice by not doing it. That's how I feel. But that's really all I have. Savage, she wasn't too horrible. She was more so on the gracious side. There were some moments where I was just like, okay, sis, we need to reel it back. But my girl is always choosing violence, but she chooses violence to better yourself. Like that violence, that fire is going to push you over onto the other side, over into your greatness. And I'm grateful for it. As much junk as I talk about her on social media, oh gosh, it's all comedy, and it's all like really for my higher good, because honestly, I have learned more from her in like a matter of months. And you know what, to think about it, I think I've passed it already, but I'm on my year anniversary with her. It's been a year since I've been training with Savage. I love it. I love you, Savage. But even when I first started training with her, I learned so much within 2 sessions with her, than all the years that I have trained pretty much anywhere else. And no discredit, but I just learned it. Her training just opened my eyes up to a different side of pole, and pole outside of the studio. And in 2 sessions, I was just like, wow, there is more to this than what I have been experiencing. And now I'm at the year mark with her. And if you go on my TikTok or my Instagram and look at my older videos, like, I am grateful. Like, I can definitely see the growth. Like, it's there. And I'm eternally grateful for it. Really, I am. And also with the help of her just putting me on to other people to follow, to even work with, is kudos in itself, because I've mentioned this before. She is not the type of person where if that's not her level of expertise, she's not going to try to make it her level of expertise just so she can get your coin. She truly wants you to excel and be happy in whatever it is you're choosing to do. So if she don't have the answer, she is going to find it or point you in the right direction, because it's enough for everybody out here. It really is. We don't have to be the Walmart of a particular industry. Like, if heels isn't her thing, she's not going to try to teach you heels choreography with a chair or a pole when she knows good and well that is not her lane. She's going to send you to someone's like, hey, I've been following this girl for about a year, and like, she specializes in this. Check her out. I feel like you would gel well with her. And that I can appreciate, because I feel like I can pull something different from each and every instructor that I work with, and then create my own style, my own flow, my own practice. And I don't have to worry about there being beef because I'm going to multiple instructors for different things. I feel like I just tapped into something there. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But again, there's enough out here for everyone. It really is. And everyone has something to offer, and has something that may resonate with one person but not the other. But it's okay, because you're resonating with at least someone. All right, beautiful ones. Well, please keep up with me. It seems like lately I've been more on Instagram versus TikTok. But I have more of a following on TikTok. I don't know what it is with me and TikTok right now. We're not really gelling. We're not really vibing. I still try to post on there, but everything will be in my link tree. Please make sure you're also following me on the gram, because I really interact much more there than I do on TikTok. I'm still on TikTok, Still love y'all, still interact with y'all, but please make sure you are following me on Instagram. Linktree is going to be in the description box as long. Let me revamp because I'm not editing this video. Along with how to train with Ashley/Savage if you're interested, and then also Baby Owl and her Patreon, since I mentioned them a couple of times on this video today. And feel free to check me out on the gram, because a lot of times I post like other people and like their content, and as far as what they're doing and what they offer as far as pole, because who I mentioned you may not resonate with, but if I happen to share something on my Instagram and you go on their page and it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Again, everybody's not going to resonate with everybody, but I love to share a lot of things that I come across, because again, you never know where a connection can be made. I will say that I am taking a class coming up at the end of this month. The class is sold, the live class is sold out, but I believe her name is Madam Moonwater on Instagram, and I will put her information down in the description box as well. But I believe she is selling the recording of the live class. It is this live class where it's on like self-capturing, like how to, in a nutshell, how to maximize, like, you're basically up your selfie game. That's pretty much it. And again, I'll provide the information. I know I could describe it better, but I'm going off the dome here and I am not editing this video. I'm not a fan of editing, but I will also put her information in the description box, because I am taking a class from her and I've been following her content for a good minute. I love it personally. Just her style, just her energy. And I met her via my coach, Savage, and I got put onto that class. So I'm taking that at the end of the month. So once I take that class, I will definitely let you guys know how it goes, but she will also be selling the recording. So all of that will be down below. That is all I have for you guys. Of course, that truck would. Anywho, that is all I have for you all. I really love and appreciate you all's support, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, beautiful ones.